Today I'm bringing an update on Alma. If you're here, if you're new to this channel, you're probably here because you came following a viral video of a dog with a massive tumor being operated. And we took the tumor out and it was like huge, 4.5 kilos. Alma was rescued last month in Seville, in the south of the country. We're in Spain, a beautiful country, but horrible things happen to the animals here. This is why we are here. We rescue animals in extreme conditions. And no dog was in a bigger need of rescue than Alma. A dog that was carrying a massive tumor protruding from one of her legs. The first images that I showed, she was there climbing the hill with the rocks and stones and stepping on that horrible thing. I mean, wow. It took us days until we managed to get her. It was a bit of a messy rescue because she kept on running and, down in the south we didn't have the proper equipment. We finally rescued her and brought to our hospital here in Valencia, beautiful city, we're by the Mediterranean Sea. It's an amazing place. We have a beautiful hospital where we have an amazing team of vets that took care of her. For days, we prepared her for surgery. We treated the tumor. It was infected. I mean, that thing was so horrible to see, and for days, video after video, you saw the images and you connected with Alma. You connected with her plea and her soul. The surgery was something amazing. It's not that it was extremely complicated, but just the size of that thing, just the fact that it had become like another body part, was full of veins and full of, a vascular system. When we managed to get this thing out of her, she lost so much blood. I mean, imagine, it was 4.5 kilos. It was like, 1.5, nearly 2 liters of blood on that thing. That was unbelievable, really unbelievable. After the surgery, she recovered well. We continued treating the injury. It was clean, there was no infection, no problem. But then we realized that from that moment on, the problem was gonna be her fear. Fear, no doubt created by the many months, probably years, that she spent on the streets, hiding from people throwing stones at her, people shooting her. I mean, she's riddled with little bullets. I mean, these things didn't happen on their own. Somebody was there patiently and shoot her time and time again. So it's normal that she's afraid of people. Now, I have to say, I would love for her to come to me running and happy. But her reaction to me personally is not like that. When she was at the hospital, she got used to see me, to get her out of the cage, to shoot her, to document her treatments. And we started liking each other. There was a connection. But since leaving the hospital, she's at the great house, and over there, the biggest connection is happening with Maribel. Maribel is taking care of her every needs, but most of all, she is in charge of building trust. Days ago, we had a visit by 2 experts in animal behavior who gave us some tips, suggested some things that we should change in the way we dealt with her, give her time, etc. Last few days, we had a bit of a step backwards in her progress because we had to put her a cone to protect her leg. You see, she was biting herself a little bit, and that made a small injury. And anyway, we were treating that, but she now has to wear the cone, and she's clearly uncomfortable with that thing on the head. So for the past few days, we've noticed that there is no progress. She remains uncomfortable. She doesn't want anybody to touch her. She doesn't want anybody to touch that thing. Anyway, yesterday we went and we shot some images of Alma. Have a look at this. Here she is.
Bien, ¿qué te pasa?
Mis niñas.
Mira qué look.
Look at this. ¿Ah? Madre mía, Maribel, en serio.
Y estos pantalones si no me arrastran, entonces...
Maribel, I mean, hundreds of thousands of people see Maribel.
Y esto tiene un agujero.
Really? Vamos a ver let's see Alma. Let's see how she's doing.
Claro.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden.
Está aquí esperando. Uy, ¿ya te sales? Está aquí esperando, mi amor. Y ya aquí nos vamos. Bien. ¿Dame? Sí. ¡Ah! ¡Que llevo la comida! ¡Mira!
For miles in spring, rainbow trout and hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden.
Aquí en este trozo. Ay, mira. Mira, ven, toma. Toma. Venga, Mincha. No te hace nada, Alex. Puedes comer. Venga.
Gold rings,
Mamá.
gold leaves, golden things, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Maribel, quita el icono que queda fatal en el vídeo.
Es que no puedo. Se pone fatal, entra en un ataque de pánico cuando le tocas el cono y el sonido del plástico y todo, por eso no se lo quitamos. Si se lo quito, se pone mal.
¿Solamente por quitarle el icono?
Por tocarle el cono
Por
directamente.
tocarle el icono.
Sí. O sea, cuando se lo quites ya, esperemos que quede muy poquito, ya cuando tenga la herida perfecta.
Por la herida de la pata.
Que la lleva muy bien ya. O sea, en nada le podemos quitar el cono, pero para siempre.
There you have Alma with a cone of shame, which in her case is worse actually. My God, she's enjoying her breakfast.
Está muchísimo mejor. Lo que pasa es que vienen 2 extraños más y se pone más cohibida. Pero tú entras ya y la tienes a la puerta esperando para salir. Ya quiere salir. Y está haciendo las comidas, los premios fuera, ya sale y se quiere quedar. Ella se da una vuelta, hace lo que tiene que hacer y enseguida la ves que se tumba aquí. Le vamos enseñando perritos, ve a Lola. De momento sigue queriendo ignorarlo. O sea, los mira y evita el contacto visual. No sé si es que le da miedo o que no se siente confiada aún. Pero sobre todo las pautas de Juan era que quisiera salir, que la asociara positivo, que lo estamos haciendo con la comida y la verdad es que está yendo bien, porque quiere salir. Vale. Ahora ella sale con ganas. Incluso hoy, dentro de que está más tímida a la hora de comérselo, mira cómo estaba los otros días. O sea, está ahí tumbada y no está corriendo en pánico para entrar. Está mejor. Venga, vamos por allí. Vamos, corre, vamos, ven. ¡Ay! ¡Ven, corre! Vente hacia aquí, que quiero que camine para allá. Vamos, ven. Vamos, corre. Vamos, venga, para este lado. Eso es. ¡Ole! ¡Ole, qué arte, Serrano! Vamos. Pasa por delante, no pasa nada. Muy bien.
So as you can see, Alma remains terrified. Or I shouldn't say terrified, but quite scared. She has met some of the dogs, she gets along with everybody. She's not a problematic dog at all. It's just that she's afraid of people. She's afraid of the crowds, and for her, the crowds is just one person. And then, she starts becoming very wary. She's connecting very well with Maribel. She gets along really well with her, but she's the one that wakes her up, that gives her food in the morning, her medication, and she's just spending time with her and building trust. I think also the fact that Maribel is heavily pregnant, her baby is coming out It's coming out in November. I think Alma is somehow connected to her pregnancy. You see, dogs are funny that way. They know when there are changes coming. If any of you have become pregnant whilst having a dog, you know what we're talking about. Anyway, Alma is at the great house. She's being treated. Progress, slowly but surely. I can't wait to get that thing off her head, and she'll be much happier and much more relaxed. For now, this is the update. Eventually, she's gonna have to find a home. I want any of you that are falling in love with her to write to me. My email address is here. Tell me everything about you and your animals, and tell me why Alma will be so happy in your home. Guys, thank you very much for being here, for your support, for your help. Alma wouldn't be where she is if it wasn't because you stepped up and helped her with her surgery, her treatment. Today, I want to ask for the same. There's a link at the bottom. Please donate. Help me continue taking care of her and all the others. Without you, without your help, this rescue wouldn't exist. Please help us. Don't allow us to disappear. Thanks a lot, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.
Gold anything, golden. I'll follow only